Hi, in this video, I'll share something that really kills your top MBA interview. Imagine, even after great applications and stories, you face a series of rejections, and this video is an attempt to stop that. Understand, a lot of things have changed in the top B school interviewing styles, and this video will help you not just in your interviews but even while you're creating your stories of essays which you later intend to use in your interviews. I'm going to address a very important, very crucial interview mistake that majority of applicants tend to make. Very important for anyone applying to a top MBA program. I'm Jatin Bhandari. I'm a global admissions consultant, and I've helped applicants generate over 100 crores of top MBA scholarships, which is $15 million of top MBA scholarships. Please hit subscribe and press the bell icon. I'll be sharing a lot of heavyweight thinking related to MBA programs, MBA consulting. Do not miss them. So, coming back to the initial topic, major mistakes that kill your interviews completely. See, you don't know this, but a lot of you tend to mismanage your B school interviews, as I think you at times have to pretend a lot. You actually pretend a lot. You know something? 10 years ago, one could get into a top MBA program by doing a lot of stage performance in an interview. That essentially means you could look for the most common questions that the B school asked maybe a couple of days before your interview, or maybe you could look at the last year's questions and then prepare your answers. Have some really amazing answers that made you look like Superman, Batman, Robin, whatever you call yourself in the interview. And the interviewer would throw you the first question, you will win. The second question, you'll start the narrative, you'll start talking about how a lot of you tend to wear the red underwear outside your jeans, and you'll start flying and you'll start talking about all your accomplishments like a Superman. And then the second question, then the third one, and many more. And the Superman would continue, the Superman inside you would continue to fly just because you're doing a lot of stage performance. And the interviewer, he would listen to you very patiently and then will sign off on your interview and go back, report you as a clear winning candidate, and you'll win. Now, you know what happened after that? A lot of schools later realized that the Superman that they met in the interview, ever since he joined the program, he's not flying anymore. Imagine the same guy, the same Superman is not flying in the B school anymore. And this guy is struggling, does not have any of the things that he promised in that half an hour conversation before the admissions. And they realized that you did a great stage performance. They never doubted you. They clapped every time you talked about your accomplishment and you found your way in. But you know what happened? Think about it this way. You did not grow organically during the entire process. You found your way in with your performance, with the stage performance, but could not repeat that level of performance when it was expected of you in the B school. It was not a win-win. You lost because you paid them so much and had to run around bad-mouthing them, telling horrible stories about how they are not a great program. And they lost because you became a liability. Now, to counter this, the schools grew up. And they said, you know what? Why don't we really grow up and start having conversations, deep conversations with these people? We'll ask more. We'll go deeper and we'll check the values, experiences, and we would really like to know what it is like to be Superman, as opposed to listening to you talking like a human tape recorder. Now with that, you know what they did? They started video essays, they started conversation interviews, and it became common for these schools to go really deep in any meaningful experience you will share. And if you're not organically prepared to talk about your flying experiences, trust me, if you're not organically prepared to talk about your experiences, you will not be able to convince them. Now, see, just because of this, their filters really started to become really tight. And you know what? I think it's good for you as well, because it will be way more effective for you as well if you found your way in if you found your way inside a B school after winning a round organically, rather than hacking it with a memory skill or a stage performance skill, something that you can't use once you're inside the program. Which means if you now they're going with any future interviews, they would want to go really deeper. Which means now if you tell them that, hey, I'm Superman and I fly, maybe they will ask you more about how you do it, what challenges you face when you fly, how often do you fly, hey, what happened when you flew the last time, and the problems you faced. How can you fly differently? How can you improve your flying capabilities, and why you think flying is maybe such a skill set that makes you worthy of their MBA program, and a lot of questions. Now, before you quit, please understand, before you quit your job and go to a B school, by hacking a skill set, promise yourself that you will learn this skill set organically. It will make flying worth much more. Thank you so much. With this, I'm signing off and I'll see you in my next video.